Hi there, Virgo. It's Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot, and we're doing another tarot time reading with the Unfolding Path Tarot. Gorgeous deck. I have to admit something up front. I recorded this reading yesterday, but I set up my microphone really poorly and the audio is awful. So I'm re recording the audio today and it's a little bit hinky. The audio track doesn't might not sync up entirely to the video, so I apologize for that. But it's such a cool reading that I'm keeping it. So here we go. Hanged, or the Hanged One, or the Hanged Man. The Three of Wands. The Five of Wands. And the Seven of Wands. So right away, Virgo, we've got a lot of fiery energy. And the Seven of Wands is kind of like an audition card. It's you putting yourself up for some kind of competition. It's a role or a position or a gig that you are well suited for. You have the skills and the talent and the passion for, but this seven indicates there is some kind of competition. So do what you need to do to walk into that audition room or interview with all the confidence you need to show yourself off at your best. This can mean, doing drills or getting a friend to help you with the interview questions or whatever it takes, going for a run with your favorite music tracks, like the movie montage where the hero has that super, the guitar music underneath his like little wax on, wax off training drills. That might be too Generation X. But anyway, my point is, do what you need to do to build your confidence, to build your strength. You have the skills, but it's worth being super secure and super confident when you get into the room. This is going to be something like a creative project, possibly an athletic project, possibly both. It could be something like putting yourself out on a dating app, but this really feels a lot more like, dance team or cheer team or a play, or maybe even pitching your independent film, something like that. It's definitely something you feel passionate about. It's definitely something that inspires you, that gets you up in the morning, and that you have some kind of ego attachment to, which isn't a bad thing. But the thing is, in the next card here, we have a little bit of a delay. In the traditional tarot, this card is called the Hanged Man. In some decks, it's called the Hanged One. It's just hanged here. So, you can even see in the art, it looks like a bit of a delay. In the art, it also looks a little bit like gymnastics, which is why this reading has a bit of a, like, dance troupe or cheer troupe audition to me, It looks kind of like a aerial gymnastics or something. But you can see how active she is. The central character is in the first card, and how sort of stationary and still it's almost the polar opposite, right? Where all of the energy in the first card is coming out from the body, and in the second card it's happening in the mind. This card, the second card, Hanged, suggests getting a new vantage point that gives you a new idea of how to approach this thing that you're passionate about. There's typically a bit of a sacrifice, and that doesn't mean like you have to lose a leg or a baby or something, but it can be something like a bit of ego. It could be sacrificing a little bit of time. That's why I suggest this could be a delay, where maybe you don't get the original role or the original position you go out for, but later on something comes around and you get something a little better or something different, or you have a better idea for the thing that you're pitching. Whatever it is, it's really kind of specific or unique to your circumstances, right? But don't be alarmed if you give the best audition or best presentation of your life and you don't hear back or you don't get your thing, because this card suggests there's a little bit of a delay, but there's kind of, and that delay gives you some insight that makes what you get even more potent or powerful or better. Because in this card, we see you successful. The Three of Wands is a card of sort of first fruits or first successes. It isn't the finished product or project or, the full empire. It's just kind of like starting to build your empire or whatever it is, starting to build your reputation. But in the traditional card, the central character in this image is like on a hilltop overlooking a pier, watching the ships come in. And in this one, the central character is on the ship, like in the front, in action, like in the water. So you are active, you are doing the thing, right? Whatever it is that you auditioned for or pitched, I am so sorry about the focus on this deal. There we go. Whatever it is that you auditioned for or pitched or put yourself out for in this thing, you are making it happen. Even after the delay, you are doing it by the Three of Wands, right? I love that color scheme, can I just say, for what it's worth. Aren't those colors pretty together? I'm just stalling a little bit because I'm ready to get on to the Five of Wands, and the me that did this reading yesterday is not there yet. Here we go. The Five of Wands. Okay. Now, this bit, I'm just going to say it. There's a little bit of chaos around you with this role or with this gig or whatever it is. And it could be that somebody is not happy about the role that you get or the position you get, or somebody's feelings are hurt, or somebody doesn't quite understand like the chain of command in this thing, or for some reason there's a little bit of confusion, or possibly, I'm sorry to say, a little bit of drama, a little bit of egos flaring up. It's not gonna end the thing. It's just a reality that there's a little bit of chaos. Now, the truth of it is, you're a better leader. You're more practical. You can kind of see both the details that it needs to take to get things back on track and the big picture. So don't get involved in the drama. This is just a little word of warning here, a little piece of advice. You are better than the drama, but it behooves you to accept that other people just kind of have to do what they're going to say, what they're going to say, or have their feelings, if they're going to feel a certain kind of way, or, need to express themselves. And things will kind of calm down and get to a place where things are chugging along nicely, like in the Three of Wands where the boat is just sailing across the water, right? But there is just that little bit of drama. So again, we have you putting yourself out there, right? And be prepared, be confident, do your thing. There might be a little bit of a delay, but that delay will give you some kind of insight. There is some level of success. It might not look exactly like you thought, but you are going to be in a good position, and probably a leadership position in some fashion. And that might make some others around you not, feeling some kind of way, but you earned what you have. So I would love to hear whatever your passion project is, if you feel like sharing it in the notes. But in any case, I hope this is inspiring for you, Virgo. I'm thrilled for you. Thank you so much for dropping by. Until next time, take good care. Bye for now.